Thought I'd make another update on fasting and social anxiety disorders. I've noticed a lot of benefits. So today is October 12th. I know I've talked about this a few times. When I fast, I find I am a whole lot less talkative, and in some ways, I can answer questions very concisely in a social setting. So, how many hours am I up to today? 13 hours. I talked about in previous videos how I get very offended when people offer me food with all sorts of crap in it, right? I like to think that I show off that I'm healthy, and people should know better than to offer me that stuff, right? The other reason I really dislike when people offer me food is because as I was growing up, as a teenager, I suffered from high-functioning autism, which I've controlled with diet. In the past, because of my autism and my interactions with others, I have gotten in trouble before, right? I talked about how I spent some time in a juvenile detention center and later on in a jail. I've lost multiple jobs over it, obviously, right? So when people offer me to go back to that kind of lifestyle, I feel kind of threatened in some way. So earlier today, I ran into a situation where a friend of mine offered me some food, and I simply said, nah, it's not for me. And I let him pester on, and I just went on my way, right? Going back to writing my computer games, and looking up the schedule for later tonight. I hope to catch, well, Jupiter and Saturn are coming close into conjunction. I'm looking for a good vantage point for that. And so I just moved on, right? When I'm full and I'm not getting that, when I'm not high from fasting, I tend to be very talkative, and I feel threatened about this matter. So of course I'm gonna threaten back, right? And that doesn't end very well, right? Now the problem is that I wish I could stay on a fast forever, because as soon as I eat, I don't have this feeling anymore. Yeah, that's a big problem. I haven't figured out a way how to make the fasting 16 hours feeling last all day, right? The next best thing is I can eat every meal right before bed. I don't need to feel so good when I'm sleeping anyhow. That's about the best I can do, right? Anyways, fasting really helps with my social anxiety, and I find I can get a whole lot more done when I'm in a social setting when I'm fasting, right? Things like that just rub off, right? There's no argument, there's no disagreement, and that's that, right? A few months ago, I had gone to a grocery store. I was about to break my fast. I had got up to 18 hours or so. I went to get my favorite food, and the guy in front of me was just had no clue how to use the self-checkout machine. And I went up to him to try to help him, and I momentarily forgot about social distancing, and he got very upset. He shouted some obscenities at me. I think he said, "Get your corona face away from me," before I whatever, right? And so I stepped away, I apologized, and then he left the store, and I waved at him to thank him for causing me to lose my appetite. I told him that, I'm on a diet, this is great that I lost my appetite because of your shouting. I was sincere about that. He took it the wrong way, though, and he said, "Fuck you." And it just rubbed off my shoulder, right, because I'm fasting. Had I been full when that happened, we could have got into a serious altercation, right? Anyways, I hope to fast more because of my experiences these last few times. Thanks for watching.